Hey guys, it's Bobby Alyssa here from Ride That Fish. Alrighty, it's a Thursday and I've got the day off. Wanted to get out and do a bit of snapper fishing out off Long Reef and a few other reefs just off Long Reef, and got out near North Head and it's blowing a Megan gale about 20 knots, so I thought we'd make the day useful and come inside close and just fish these little inshore reefs where the average fisherman, any person and their kids can come out and have a fish and yeah, catch some species from little kingies to bream to tailor, chevelle, yeah, stuff like that. So these are my methods and I hope it comes useful for you guys. Alright, I've just anchored up here off just inside North Head here. I've got a bit of a burley trail. I've had it mixing up about 15 minutes, 10 minutes before I put them out. Fishing at about 6 metres of water, 5.5 metres of water just off these bobbies here. We're going to bring the fish to us. So here's a little 1.0 hook, little gamakatsu with a P sinker, one size sinker running hook. So yeah, what I do here, I put a bit of bread, pet's mince from the butcher, and some pillies, and just munch it up in the burley bucket and let it flow. And we'll see what happens, see if we can get a fish for you. Like I said, it's pretty easy. Any man and their dog can come out here and have a fish, and that's the fun part about it. I sort of cut my pillies like a V shape like that. Long size triangle if you want to call it. Feed it through like that. Most people like to use the hook and fish it, let it flap in the current, look natural. I always like to just double hitch it a bit. Feed it through like that and just have it hitching on that. Most of the time with these smaller species, they sit better in the water and they last longer. If you put it the other way around, you get one little hit off a trevally and your bait's gone. So let's see how we go. Important when you're burley fishing to keep it active, keep the fish around the back of the boat. I like to cast it probably 4 or 5 metres away from the boat. With a P sinker, you know it's going to float down, like at the same rate as the burley. Well, that's how you want it to sit in the water. So as soon as you throw it 4 or 5 metres out from the back of the boat where your burley trail is, I like to flick the bar and close it straight away. Yep, and we're on. Oh, give me a little feel of a little trevally. It sounds funny, but the trevally, they remind me of the first hit of a jew. Boom, 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 massive head shake. So you can imagine when you're catching these big GTs offshore. Yeah, we're right. A cheeky trevally. These are nice fish. They're only tiny, but like I said earlier, anyone can come out and catch them. You can bring your kids out here and catch them any day of the week. They're lovely little fish. Little grunting little things. Yeah, we'll put him back. Whoop. Super little suckers, aren't they? You know, it's good fishing when you're fishing these inshore reefs. It's shallow, easy, and it's like sight fishing. You can see them at the back of the boat just about if you're burley upright. It's real weird today because the wind's coming on, eh? Whoop. Wind's coming one way and the current's going the other way, so yeah, you're kind of fighting a losing battle. But if you look at the sounder, it's plenty of activity out there. I'll give you a look at the sounder in a second. I'll show you what's cruising under the boat. I can show you. Have a look at that. Like nothing big, but yeah, you can see there's plenty of activity under the boat. That's what happens when you burley up. Oh, that's a fish. Be nice if Uncle Kingy just cruised past. Feels like another little trevally. Sydney Harbour's loaded full of these. He's a bit of a bigger boy. Like you bring a bunch of kids out here and they love fishing like this. And it's easy. One size hook, little pea sinker straight to the hook. And 15-pound monofilament leader. See you, buddy. Pretty simple fishing and it's fun. I like using a 1-0 or a 2-0 with a pea sinker because if you get a kingy or like a medium-sized fish come and hit your bait, you know, you've got a bit of artillery to get him in, sort of thing. Because they do cruise around here. I'm fishing, like I said earlier, about 5-6 metres of water. Big fish do come through here. So yeah, we're just on the south side of the Wedding Cake Islands. You've seen a lot of people fish here, so there's a big body of reef with all these poles around the bottom of the reefs. And if you just sit off the reefs, you'll know a fish all day long. And it's a terrible day, weather-wise. We're still getting hits, so yeah. Yep. Ooh. I'll get the plastics out soon. He's on again. I'd say if you come here at dusk and dawn, you get a lot of snapper on these reefs. Oh, buddy. Oh, a little fighter. Jeez, the trevally are plentiful here, aren't they? Such a healthy system out here, isn't it? Considering they've got ferries and boats cruising through here at all times of the day. Pretty amazing country we live in. And they want to do and they're trying to do the lockout system to stop our kids from fishing around these areas. It's crazy, isn't it? Absolute nuts. It's so quick these oysters, are they? Come on, boys. Come to Bob stuff. Yep. Yep. Oh. There's a big yellowtail. But yeah, you just get my drift here when you're fishing off the shallows. So I hope you guys will learn something simple, which a lot of you knew anyway, but something simple for parents and young kids that want to get here for fishing in the harbour. Like I said earlier, I think if you come here on dusk and dawn, the fishing will be very productive. I think the weather will be a lot better too. Anyway guys, tight lines from Ride That Fish. See you on the water next time. Yoo!